Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a quick review on the Homeworx by Slatkin & Co. 4-way candle, 18 ounce in the scent Vanilla Bean Ice Cream. I purchased this at I think it was Marshall's. Let me just turn this over. It was on sale for $13. Oh, actually it was TJMaxx. Yeah, they were clearancing off these candles, and so I purchased two. Spoiler, I probably should have purchased none, but that's besides the point. Let me go ahead, read to you the set notes. So the fragrance notes say Madagascar vanilla bean, caramel cream, cinnamon, crystallized sugar. And let me tell you, I really like how light the cinnamon is in here. I don't like a lot of fragrances with too many spice notes like nutmeg, cinnamon, clove, gingerbread, or ginger, so on and so forth. And my particular pour date is December 8th, 2022. So this particular candle, since I got two, it had that like cheaper kind of like brushed metal lid in there. So that's not currently in view. But to go over the packaging, I really love how it has scoops of vanilla bean ice cream. And the main reason why I wanted to burn this was just to have something when I wasn't sure what to burn. You know, I don't have to have a very loud, like cologne fragrance. I don't have to have like a super syrupy sweet scent like a bubble gum, no, not bubble gum, like a maple type of a scent. So unfortunately, first, let me talk about the fragrance. I personally have I guess, a preference if I had to choose between French vanilla versus vanilla bean ice cream. I definitely choose the French vanilla because I think the only difference is that French vanilla has the added egg yolks in there, whereas vanilla bean does not. And I think vanilla bean typically has the little specks of vanilla bean in there. And I personally think that French vanilla is a little bit richer, but I do like how the caramel in this particular fragrance adds a little bit more of a syrupy sweetness. And by sweetness, I mean like I feel like sometimes vanilla bean extract isn't superly or like overly sweet. And I do like the type of vanilla that they use, so Madagascar vanilla. And it's just really light. So on cold, when I smelled this in store, I thought, oh, maybe this is going to be one of the fragrances that come alive while burning? Well, no. I feel like it's more alive on cold. So on cold, I would give the fragrance, I would say like a 4 or 5 out of 10. Now thinking back, I probably shouldn't have purchased it, but that's on me. I think I need to do a video describing like what I picture or what I categorize as low, medium, or high. But how I view it is more of like if you were to take a test and you're in school, anything that is not a C, so like a 7 out of 10 is a fail. So this is like a super fail, if you know what I mean. But as far as the performance and so on and so forth, I would say while burning, the scent is like a 3 out of 10. I think I said this about some Kringle candles or some other candles, but I think it should be a crime for a candle this big with this many wicks to be this unscented. Oh my gosh. So I had this burning with other candles and I honestly couldn't tell it was even there. Even hovering over it, I feel like I really need to get close. I have long hair, so my hair can't be too close to this flame. So that's to tell you this does not fill up my room. This would not be even suited in a bathroom. You can pretty much skip this. I think I've had better throw by or with some of my Trader Joe's single wick tin candles, and I think those are like 3-4 ounces versus this wombo jumbo 18 ounce. Yeah, so what am I going to do with the other one? I think I'm going to for sure use it with my candle lamp. I have one from Amazon Hestia. It's adjustable, so I can go ahead and fit basically in the entirety of the candle. I don't really want to go through the hassle of like finding the receipt and returning it. But as far as how the candle performed, like sooting and stuff, let me get a little bit closer and I'll show you how it looks like. Here is how my wax pool looks like on the inside. I only have about like 20% left of the candle to burn, but the flames are doing healthy. I noticed typically after like the second or third burn, if this is a Homeworx candle that is going to have like those floppy wicks that kind of lean over. Thankfully, this is not. So the wicks are pretty sturdy. They're in place. They're not toppling over or anything. They are shedding a bit. So maybe that's why you can see like little specks of black inside of the wax. That's not from trimming or anything. That's just because if I have this burning for about 4 hours or so, I notice that it starts to kind of like the wick starts to turn black and then it kind of like flicks off and falls into the wax pool. And as far as how it burned the first time, I didn't have any issues. This wasn't one of those Homeworx candles that take like 6 hours to fully pull out. I want to say it pulled out within 2 hours. And with each subsequent burn, I would say at the hour-and-a-half mark, you're pretty much good to go. The first bit of wax has fully liquefied, but yet I still cannot smell anything. So yeah, I'm a little bit peeved with this candle. I don't know what's up. So in this overhead view, you'll see that it's burning pretty cleanly. There are no scorch marks. It's not sooting. It hasn't been sooting, but it also hasn't been giving me any fragrance payoff or throw or projection. So it's kind of just aimlessly burning in my room, giving me a sense of light. It does look pretty, but other than that, I mean, I could have done this with an unscented candle. But yeah, I just wanted to show you how the wax pool looks like. Very okay, I guess, but I do like to appreciate how strong the flame is. It's like a solid medium right now. Typically at this point, some Homeworx candles, their flames or the flames get really, really low and it starts to soot, and then the candle starts to change how it smells because of it. But no, the flames are still strong. One note, I haven't been over trimming my wicks. When there is like a slight form of a mushroom top, I do clip that off. Besides that, I don't trim it any more than I need to. So yeah, besides this being really big and unscented, I think if you want a good vanilla bean fragrance, you're better off sticking to, I would say, Bath and Body Works. In their White Barn collection, they had a vanilla bean fragrance there for a hot second. Let me go ahead and show you it. I actually have it a part of my collection. Wow, that's very close. But this is the Vanilla Bean White Barn candle. If you can see the scent notes, Madagascar vanilla, homemade marshmallow, nutmeg. So it's very similar to that vanilla bean ice cream from Slatkin & Co. The only difference is that I do detect more of a marshmallow note in the Bath & Body Works one. Yeah, it smells so good. And I also want to say that the nutmeg is a little bit more prominent than the cinnamon spice note in the Homeworx one. Is it spice? I think it is. Either way, I would highly persuade you not to purchase this candle unless you're going to warm it. I do notice that once or each time I extinguish this candle, I feel like that was the peak optimum scenario or time and place where I was able to smell the candle when the wax was kind of cooling off and solidifying. But other than that, it's like really hard to get a good grasp at it. I also want to say I'm a pretty harsh critic when it comes to giving my opinions on candles. Like, I'm not giving brownie points. I don't have favorites. Like, not every candle gets a participation award. So this is definitely one of the ones where if you see it, I would say keep walking unless you're going to warm it. Or unless you're one of those people, I know some people buy Homeworx candles specifically for the wax because Slatkin & Co. doesn't sell, as far as I know, wax melts, but some people like to scoop out the wax and put it in their wax warmer. So yeah, maybe I'll do that instead. I'll scoop up the wax, put an empty candle container, and then plop that into the crock. Or it sounds a little bit easier now just to plop the candle underneath the candle lamp, which I'll probably stick to. So yeah, long story short, if you're looking for a good vanilla bean fragrance, basically try to find the Bath & Body Works vanilla bean candle. I think they came out with single wicks that one is just vanilla. I don't know the scent notes because I haven't tried it, because the specific vanilla bean one, it has a manufacture date of 2021. So you might actually not be able to find it in stores anymore. That is it for this review. Thank you so much for watching. And I hope you had a way better experience with this vanilla bean ice cream candle than I did. So yeah, hopefully I'll finish it up, and then the other one I'll go ahead and warm it right away. I won't even try to burn it. Okay, bye.